Hello, hello. So, this video has a prompting. This prompting is actually the quote, not all who wander are lost. So, and I'll explain why, but obviously, obviously, um, I recently got this book that I think this is meant to be like the Iliad or the Odyssey, not really 100% sure, but it's meant to be one of the boats in one of um again, I'm not sure which one. It's just in general, I guess. I love that. In general. For anyone who gets that reference, most of you I don't talk to anymore. The very small amount of you that I do still talk to who will get that reference. um so I got this book and the beginning page, so it has this like spot here that you can put your name in, and it says the wanderer this journey journal belongs to. So that's why the wanderer energy, and I've been getting that a lot recently, is going on new journeys, taking new leaps of faith, taking new steps. And the reason why I'm getting the wander, what I'm getting from like the wanderer, what I'm getting from that with this is um I know for me, and I feel like probably the collective that I'm reading for probably is going through not similar situations, but similar energetic situations where maybe you're sort of something has happened that's really changed your perspective on life and you've really had to release control. What I've been getting with all of this through what I've been doing and with that wanderer thing is the idea that you you don't have to worry about where you're gonna end up. Like, yeah, that's a good point of a journey. You should have an idea, but that shouldn't be your focus because where you're gonna end up is gonna change. Because when you're on that journey, you're gonna change. Where you're gonna want to go, it's gonna be different than where when you started. And I feel for whoever this is, and again, I think myself, there is some kind of ancestral wound of control and of masculine, like being in that heavy, dominant masculine energy. And I've been realizing this lately. In a previous video, possibly previous video attempt, I don't even remember if it was one of the ones I posted, I tried to talk about my tattoos that I want to get on my forearms. And one of them was a tattoo with a puppet with its string cut saying, I cut my strings and I went wandering. The side I want that on is my left, which is your feminine. The side that I want the puppet strung up and the show must go on is your masculine. You're right. I think that's the, I might be wrong in that, but I believe those are the two correlations. And with that, I feel like there has had to be with that feminine, there has had to be a loss of control over just everything, because that masculine is your masculine energy is your I'm in control, I'm in charge, like I have all my ducks in a row, I'm going out, I'm putting up the foundations of everything and I'm doing the manual labor, whereas the feminine side is that receiving side. And I think that perhaps there's been a block for receiving, in a way, for receiving sort of from the world around you, because that feminine is that receiving energy. Your feminine is that energy of, it doesn't really matter where I go in life, I'll be okay. It's that energy of, no matter where I'm at, I can see the blessings around me, and it's that like very receptive, very giving energy. And I'm almost getting like, now is the time to explore that. Now is time to explore receiving. So that was all just channeled stuff. Sorry, I'm like waving my hands like a lunatic here. May be right. I might be crazy, but I just might be the lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the lights. Try to change me. Yeah. Okay. So, who, um, what what my guys want to talk about right now is, why is this? Okay. Okay. So, to translate what my guides are telling me into a message that, is covers multiple people's situations. There's something here where I think you're reflecting on something that happened, something that hurt you, and how other people reacted to that thing. And I think in some cases there was somebody who neglected it, and I think that there's some cases there was someone who just hoped things would get better. They didn't do anything, they just hoped it would go away. And because they're reflecting on, or because you're reflecting on that pain that happened to you, it's causing a tower moment for these people and these connections. And it's really slowing down. Not slowing down. I don't think slowing down is the right word. It's just, oh, I see. So the Eight of Wands is usually the universal movement. Yeah, so these connections, they're being moved sort of out of your way. To open you up to the world and to no longer being trapped. I think whatever cycle this is that you're trying to close out right now is a heavy one. And I think yeah, but you'll rise above it. You just gotta remember that not all who wander are lost. Just because you don't know where you're going doesn't mean you aren't getting somewhere. Even if it's not exactly what you thought it would look like, you're still getting somewhere. You still made it so much farther than you think you did. And yeah, you're capable of more than you know. You gotta give yourself time to figure it out. Because it's a lot. And I think, no, genuinely, I know whatever it is that's happened has been a lot. Because I know for me, what's happened has been a lot. So, yeah. I'm not gonna dive too much deeper in because I think that I myself am not ready for that, with at least addressing the people who sat back and watched what happened happen. Yeah. So yeah, it's a heavy energy, but you're gonna be okay. At the end of the day, just be there. And that's all you gotta do. Really and truly, all you ever have to do is just be there. And if that's all you can do some days, that's enough. Because just being there, even if you're not thinking that you're picking up that fight today, it's being there means that you'll have another day to fight. So, yeah, wander, see the joy, maybe go for a walk. Maybe it's time for a walk.